Here's a question I get all the time, and that is, what voltage should I be charging for LiFePO 4? Well, in my opinion, I use LiFePO 4 for 14.2 volts or under. Reason being, you don't necessarily want to max charge your battery. It's very common for people to do it, but it's not good for it, and it highly reduces the life of it. Even your phone, or many phones nowadays, come with a setting that only allows you to charge your battery to 85%. So that's where, like, anything above 14.4 volts, I tend to go LTO. Granted, you're not max charging it, so you're not going to get full capacity. However, what you are going to get is what people are all after, and that's holding 14.5 volts. Because instead of your alternator and everything that else that's holding you up at that voltage, when you put a load on LiFePO 4, it's going to drop down to 13 volts. This won't, because this is already going to have load on it at 14 volts. So that's why I highly recommend LTO and not so much NMC, because that's a higher charge voltage yet. If you can get over 14.6, 14.8, well, then NMC becomes an option. But max charging cells is not necessarily the best thing to do. And commonly, alternators are super easy to adjust the voltage on. And if you're only charging 13.8 volts or 14 volts, you're going to lose out on a lot on all of your audio equipment. All of your audio equipment is made to run 15 or 16 volts. So you're losing an entire volt of power, overhead power, that you're never going to get if you charge at 14 volts. So figuring this out and changing your regulator or putting some type of voltage adjustment in it is way more important. And it's way cheaper. You're going to get more benefit out of your AGMs, out of your lithium, anything, by charging it higher. And, like, if you want to hold 14 volts, you got to charge higher. That's the whole thing. Like, LiFePO 4 is made for 12 volt power holding. You're going to see 12s and 11s, and that's totally normal with LiFePO 4. But again, that's because you're stuck with charging lower. And often, you're not stuck charging lower. You just need to figure out what it is for your system to charge higher. A lot of aftermarket alternator companies, they have a 4-pin GM regulator pigtailed to whatever type of plug you have, which makes it super simple to adjust your voltage. So the thing you want to figure out before buying any lithium, before buying anything else, is the voltage. And how can you improve your charge voltage in the first place? Because that is going to make the biggest difference in your system. And it's going to save you a ton of money. Higher voltage comes less amperage. So if you want to make the same power at the same final output power, the 12 volt takes more amperage than it does at 14 volt. So you're going to draw less amperage with a higher voltage system. Hope this helps some people, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.